We are continuing the UFC 305 card. Israel Adesanya versus DRICUS du Plessis card. Let's get right into it. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and follow, and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload. Let's go. We have MATEUSZ GAMROT versus Dan Hooker. Hooker is 23-12. His country's New Zealand. He stands at 6 foot tall. He weighed in at 155 pounds in his last win, has a reach of 75 inches and a leg reach of 42.5 inches. While MATEUSZ GAMROT is 24-2. His country's Poland. He stands at 5'10". He also weighed in at 155 pounds in his last win, has a reach of 70.5 inches and a leg reach of 49 inches. Dan Hooker has got the height, he's got the reach, and he's got the leg reach. But the record goes in Gamrot's favour. Gamrot has less losses and an extra win. So we're going to move on to win buys to see who can get it done and how they can get it done. With the win buy stats, we're going to start with Gamrot. Gamrot is 33% KO TKO, 21% submission, 46% decision, with an average fight time sitting at 12 minutes on the dot. Dan Hooker, on the other hand, has a 48% KO TKO, submission percentage of 30%, decision of 22%, and an average fight time sitting at 10 minutes, with a knockdown average of 1. Dan Hooker, most of his wins are coming by KOs and submissions, while MATEUSZ GAMROT has basically got mostly decisions and KOs. So they should probably both keep it on the feet, but Dan Hooker, if he can get it taken down, get a submission. Let's move on to significant strikes to see who done better in their last fight. With the significant strike stats, we're going to start with Dan Hooker. With an average of 5 punches landed, a 48% significant strike percentage, he absorbed an average of 5 punches and a defense of 51%. While MATEUSZ GAMROT, on the other hand, has an average of 3 punches landed per minute, 51% significant strikes, and that he absorbed an average of 3 punches and a 59% defense. Gamrot had the better defense, he absorbed less, he landed less, but had a better significant strike percentage. Dan Hooker, he landed more, had a little bit of a worse percentage for significant strikes, he absorbed more and had a worse defense. Gamrot should probably keep this on the feet due to this stat, but let's move on to grappling to see if Dan Hooker can get it done if it goes down. If it goes down, we're going to start with Gamrot on this one. Gamrot has an average of 5 takedowns, 35% takedown accuracy, 90% takedown defense, while Dan Hooker, on the other hand, has an average of 1 takedown, 34% takedown accuracy, 80% takedown defense. MATEUSZ GAMROT had a more takedown average, a higher percentage by 1, and a better defense of getting taken down. Dan Hooker had, if we're going off 0 points, Dan Hooker has had more submission averages, he had a worse defense, worse takedown accuracy, and a worse takedown average as well. Gamrot should probably get taken down from that, but I feel like with Dan Hooker it could probably go either way. But that's just my thoughts and my opinions. What do you guys think? Who do you think wins and how do you think win? Apart from that, I'll catch you in a bit. Take care and peace.